Okay, let's wake up, shall we? We have a visitor. Oh, we have a spider and a bird. Spider. Oh. Witch Fortuna. My friend Jasmine is always talking about you, and she just told me you're allowed to receive visitors now. Congratulations! Sorry for contacting you so abruptly, but I think your divinatory arts could help me regarding a thing with a personal project. And I'm in a bit of a desperate situation. Louise. And then we probably have Grethe. Yeah. My name is Grethe. I'm a witch architect. I believe our common friend Dahlia told you about my situation. I need the maximum discretion regarding this matter, so I'd rather talk about the rest in person if you are willing to have me. I remember the last time a woman asked me to have her, but you're sure invite. It would be real nice if you could have a transition that was like sitting at a bonfire in DS. Yeah. I don't have the skills, though. That's the problem. The smoke obscuring the screen and that. Yeah. If I had the skills, I would do so much with the overlays. It is what it is. Maybe maybe I can afford to hire a real artist to do it once. Phone keyboard, please. Do you use Swift key on your phone, by the way? Welcome. Hi, Fortuna. Thanks for having me. Dahlia, fill me in briefly on your situation. Not that it isn't obvious just by looking at me, huh? Ah, yeah, it looks bad. Let me say it out loud anyway, for the sake of therapy. I've got a behemoth fused with me. How does it feel? Whoa, never thought I'd get that question. The few who know assume it's just fucked up, I guess. But if we're talking feelings here, it doesn't feel bad at all, actually. I mean, as ethical as it's terrible. I couldn't anyway, but it doesn't hurt, and I can sort of communicate with the behemoth at an abstract level. If anything, I feel more powerful. Wow. Glad to hear you're not suffering in any case. But it isn't worth it. Firstly, because summoning a behemoth could well get me executed. But more importantly, I want my cute cheekbone back. Looks like an important loss, yes. So, do you think you can help me? If there's a way to cure you, my deck will find it. But I need to know more about you first. Mind if I ask some questions? Of course. Ask away. Okay, what do you like to do in your free time? I spend most of my time on my project, but on the rare occasion when I'm burned out, I like to read. I read essays and arcane texts. Mostly philosophy, so I guess I don't ever really rest. Well, I do enjoy taking extremely long baths. Even then, I can't stop thinking. I'm cursed by my never-ending quest for illumination. Have you met Jasmine? I haven't, although Dahlia speaks about her often. Why? She may have something to help you get your mind off things. Jasmine's specialty is tea craft. She's helped me through many difficult times. Ooh, witch drugs. You do is better than the default, but it's still a touch keyboard and less dreadful. Yeah, it still messes up quite a lot. I just want someone to be... No! More or less. But without the drawbacks of the substance produced by mortals. I'll try anything. Hook me up. I'll let her know. Now another question. Tell me more about being a witch architect. Wait. What do you say we make this a conversation instead of an interrogation? It's not an interrogation, it's an interview. And besides, I'm not that interesting. Come on, Fortuna, all witches are interesting. And you're the only fortune teller in our coven. Dahlia speaks highly of you too. I'm dying to know more. You have this special aura that makes me want to protect you. You are adorable. Thanks? What do you want to know anyway? What is it that drives you? Freedom? But that's circumstantial. I mean, ultimately, what makes your life worth living? Oh. Steam achievements? No. I don't feel like it's curiosity with this, with her. With Fortuna. Curiosity. I'd say that's my raison d'etre. That's French. Stop speaking French. Interesting. I feel like you're using me for your cosmic studies. Oh well, I can't miss the chance to pick apart such a wonderful being. It's alright. Bring it on. Ah, thank you so much for indulging me. I am truly enjoying this, though. Glad you're having a good time. My turn now? Sure. Ask away. Okay, tell me more about being a witch architect. It's a made-up title, to be honest. I've never encountered another witch who defined herself as an architect, at least. A pioneer, then. I just like to build things. I was also an architect when I was a mortal. But being able to design and execute projects by yourself is way better than overseeing years of development. And all the bureaucracy. Ugh. I'm sure that I ascend out of pure stress. Plus, using magic to avoid having to deal with the laws of physics sure is a perk. Sounds like a pain building things on Earth. You bet. I was one of those people who preferred playing Minecraft in creative mode. Minecraft? Ah, that may have come after your time. You come from Earth too, right? When did you ascend? 1968. Whoa! I was born in the year 2000. And ascended in 2032. Were you a hippie? Not really, but I met a lot of them. I owned a food truck and visited a lot of events. Had a side business reading tarot too. That sounds really cool. Glad to know you're not one of those medieval witches. I can't stand them. Yeah, they're so uptight. So, Fortuna, tell me, what are your thoughts on relationships? You asking me if I'm single? No, silly. But are you? Yes? Cool. What I mean is, what are your thoughts on romantic relationships? Some people can't live without them. Some others don't want them at all. I'm curious where you stand on that. What are your thoughts on relationships? Desirable and enjoyable? Although it's rare that someone catches my eye. I feel like I'm the same person as Fortuna sometimes. Okay, your turn again. Ask away. What are your thoughts on Aidana? Ooh, time to talk about the boss. I guess neither of us have a lot of sympathy for her, right? I'm not super happy with having been sentenced to 1,000 years of isolation, no. And you? I summoned a behemoth. I think that speaks for itself when it comes to my respect for authority. I didn't mind her before, though. She's always let me focus on my project. But now that I know she'll have me executed if she discovers what I did, I have to get rid of either this behemoth or Aidana. Whoa. Heavy words. What? I'm not keen on being erased. At least not before I've finished my quest for knowledge. I understand. Look, I understand we need some rules to ensure the stability of the Coven, but I can't possibly agree with these arbitrary punishments. Under no circumstances should a witch ever be sentenced to death or exile. If someone made some bad decisions, they need guidance and forgiveness. We're supposed to be a family, not the army. I couldn't agree more. We need to construct instead of prosecute. I hear you. Do you value personal over collective well-being? Oh, what a thing to spurt out of the blue. What's more important, yourself or the community? Yourself or the universe? And I won't accept any compromise on this one. Ultimately, should you have to choose, what should the priority be? The individual or the group? I'm going to say oneself. Even if that has a negative impact on the universe? Yeah, fuck the system. Whoa, brutal. Although I guess I'd be that radical too if I had to deal with what the Coven's putting you through. I'm done sacrificing myself for a set of values I didn't choose. I understand. Thanks for being sincere. More questions? Ask away. Why summon a behemoth? Ah, this isn't an easy topic for me to discuss. Not because of the behemoth. That part is pretty straightforward. I wanted to build a temple out of the skull of a titan of the quarry. The harder the material, the more powerful the altar. And those skulls, they resist carving in a supernatural way. I tried every method I know, and when I ran out of options, I resorted to forbidden magic. Why are you so desperate to build that shrine? That's the sensitive issue. I'm looking for meaning. Meaning? I know it's an unanswerable question, or a question that hasn't been answered yet, if I want to put this optimistically. The meaning of life. I feel silly just saying it out loud. Why? Everyone thinks about it now and then. Yeah, but I'm like obsessed with it. I can't ignore the question. You're a fortune teller. You should be aware that there is something more out there. A book where everything is written. Is there someone writing us? Is this just a simulation? Does the universe actually exist? Or is it nothing but a figment of my imagination? Do you stop existing when I'm not looking at you? Are we all protagonists? Do we have a purpose? Okay, I get you. Am I missing out on some cosmic truth? Was there something before this universe? Why isn't everybody else obsessed with these same questions? Grethe? Oh, I'm sorry. I keep spiraling out of control. I can't stand being by myself because I keep returning to these ideas again and again. I built countless thought shrines looking for answers, and as I dig deeper, I only find more and more questions. I haven't slept in the last century. That's why I summoned the behemoth. Carpe diem is not an option for me. I'm stuck in cogito ergo sum. I'm a witch, for fuck's sake. If not us, who is supposed to unravel the mysteries of the cosmos? Why did I ascend? Why couldn't I stay an oblivious Boston architect? You know, the cards aren't only made for predicting things. They're also an excellent tool for meditation. I'd be happy to help you on your quest. Really? Of course. If the two of us manage to get out of our predicament, I'll certainly join you on one of your skull temple meditations. Who knows what we might find channeling the power of your shrines through my deck. That makes my heart race. Yes, please, let's dissect the cosmos together. What's your predicament, though? I'm exiled, forced to remain on this asteroid. Let's leave it at that for now. Okay. I promise I'll help you be free in any way I can. Partners? Partners. Partners! How exciting! Everyone always dismisses my project as futile. Thank you so much, Fortuna. Fortuna? I feel like I'm ready to get my fortune read. Yes, me too. Shall we? I imagine that the main topic here is how to deal with that behemoth of yours. Yes, please. Also, I'd like to ask about my personal quest while we're at it. I doubt a single card will allow me to finally untangle the meaning of life and the cosmos, but maybe not. But I'm sure it'll be able to point you in the right direction. Yes, the quest for knowledge is about asking questions from as many angles as possible. And your deck is one I haven't tried yet. Keep these questions in mind while I shuffle the deck. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Mind's Garden. The Moonstone Temple is a gateway to illumination. Flower language is a shortcut for the deepest conversations. Of the fragrance of the last flowers channel love and lust. The mirror dispels what isn't true. That really sounds like it should go here, doesn't it? So we can choose. You need to break even more rules to find the secrets of the cosmos. Disregard all authority. Seek the forbidden. You've done enough introspection. Now you need experience. The meaning of life is hidden beneath greatest love and greatest loss. The meaning of life lies within the minds of others. Spend more time with other people to find progress. I feel like this... I want to go with this one. You've done enough introspection. Now you need experience. The meaning of life is hidden beneath greatest love and greatest loss. Damn. It seems so obvious. The meaning of life is to live, isn't it? Sorry if I said something silly. No, you're absolutely right. I've spent so much time inside of my head. It's no wonder I'm so lost at this point. You can't appreciate the painting with your eyes closed. Time for me to do some living, huh? Sounds about right. Will you help me with that? It'll be my pleasure. Once I manage to get rid of this behemoth, I'll visit you just for fun, okay? Yes, please. It's a deal. Nature's Murmur. The chambers of the Opera House make all meanings resonate through every context. They save knowledge, they remember crimes. The Aether Wings elevates the Arcana for everyone to see. A hurricane of air energy will stir luck and call for the unexpected. Don't know how this is going to help with your behemoth, but hey, let's go for it. Learn as much as you can now, because you will miss the behemoth once you're free from them. And that doesn't point you in the right direction, though. Do not fight them. Embrace the behemoth. The way to stop being split is to become one. I'm not sure you want to become one with a behemoth, though. Do you? You want to become one with the behemoth? Sure you do. Running inwards instead of trying to escape my fate, huh? It is a smart way of keeping it hidden. Instead of cutting them loose, allowing the behemoth all the way in. It's a scary idea, though. What if I stop being me? I don't know. Well, what is me, anyway? Existence is a river, and we are never the same self at any given point in time. Of course. Whatever gets me closer to my objective. Glad you're taking this optimistically, huh? You can't control fate, right? If life gives you behemoths, make behemonade. Indeed. Okay. You want to look into anything else? No, thank you. Okay. What's wrong with the behemoth? Well, the coven that Grethe is part of will basically execute them if they see that they have summoned a behemoth, and it's kind of hard to hide that you've summoned a behemoth when the behemoth is part of your face. You've given me some ideas about how to get rid of this behemoth. I'll do some research on my side too. Cool, let's meet again soon to teach this bastard a lesson. Looking forward to it. See you soon! Well, we have another one. This is a little spider here. Go away, there's a little spider. I want to see the spider. Looks like behemoths are in. Yeah, they're all the rage amongst rebel witches with poor judgment. Just put the behemoth under a rug. I mean, you could probably just put on a hat or something. I think I can help if you're interested. I'm all ears. I'm all ears. We, the behemoth, know each other's names. If you knew the name of the behemoth possessing Grethe, any ritual you might perform to free her would be more likely to succeed. That's perfect. Tell me their name. I know we're partners in crime, but I'm not about to give up one of my siblings. Not for free, at least. Am I not paying enough to you already? The deck stuff is one thing. This is another matter. Alright, what do you want? Don't fret. Just want a bit of that delicious power you're harvesting. 5 units of fire to betray a fellow behemoth, plus 2 of air to release their name to you witches. You don't need to answer right now. Save up. Decide if you're interested or not. And when the time comes to try and free Grethe, just let that energy flow to me and I'll whisper the behemoth's name to your ear. I see. It's not too high of a cost, right? Just a bit of magic for your dear mentor. Not the amount, but the thought of what you're planning to do with it. Ha ha ha. Still afraid of me after all this time. Just cautious. I'm sure you're a forbidden entity for a reason. Suit yourself. I'll say it again. I am on your side. Trust needs time. I understand. Well, you let me know if you want to take me up on my offer when the time comes. Have fun. Okay, go away. I'm gonna talk to Spidey.